Hey everybody! Well, today I wanted to do my last update on the TCA peel, and then I'm going to put on my foundation so you can see how I put my foundation on every day. Before I do that, I wanted to talk about my hair. I had my hair done last week and had some highlights put in, which I spoke about in another video, and the highlights came out sort of gray, so I went back and had it toned down, and the color is better now, but it left my hair really dry. I think it's probably the fact that it had the toner on it twice. It really dried out the hair. So this morning what I did was I got up, and rather than shampooing my hair because I felt that would be stripping out more of the oils, I used Bumble and Bumble Deep Treatment, and I mixed a little jojoba oil in it, and I mixed in some Moroccan oil, and I really saturated that into my hair, and I let it stay on for about a half an hour, and then I just rinsed it all out with warm water. So it does feel a lot better, but I think it needs a couple more treatments. Now for the TCA peel. I have to say this is really the best thing that I've done to my face. Now it looks a little bit to me in the camera, because I have the natural light coming in, that I'm getting sort of a red glow. There is not any redness to my face, other than there was a little bit yesterday because I went out and I tried the Dior Nude Skin foundation, and it really dried my skin. It was a notable difference. I mean, I caught myself sort of glancing in mirrors and windows as I walked by, thinking what was so different about my skin. And it actually bothered me so much that during the day before I came home, I went and found something soft and wet it and took most of it off, or pretty much all of it off, because I just couldn't stand the feeling on my face anymore. And one of my subscribers, Kim, happened to mention to me that she was looking into it and that it had alcohol in it. Alcohol? Hello? Why in the world would alcohol be one of the main ingredients in something that we want to put on our face, especially as our face matures and if we're not oily? Makes no sense to me whatsoever. Hold on one second. My pup Maisie is trying to get in, so let me see if I can grab her. I'm back, and here's Maisie. She says, I have just got to get in this. You can't be in a room with the door closed, because I need to know that you're okay, and I need to know that I can come in and protect you. So there's Maisie, if anybody's interested in knowing who's been scratching at my door. She's a 4-pound teacup poodle with a lot of personality and a lot of fun. But now I'm going to put her down so I can go back to what I was speaking about. So I'm going back to my Vital Luminaire, which I absolutely like. I actually love. I haven't found anything else that I like better, and I've been able to get it on eBay. Now it is a little bit tough for me because the color is cool beige, and it seems like they have every other color but this, but once in a while I hit it and I get the cool beige, so I order it when I can. So what I have been doing is I've been priming my face, and the primer that I'm using at the moment is the Chorus Face Primer. If I can hold that up for you. And I find this to be very gentle on my skin. I like the way it's applied, and I've had a lot of success with it. I have used the MAC Prep and Prime, but I think I'm liking this a little bit better. So I just basically put some on my fingers and gently rub it into my skin. Now I've put my eye makeup on already, because if you're like me and you get a little klutzy putting on your eye makeup, you end up with it all over your face. So this way the eye makeup is on. I cleaned up under my eyes, and hopefully I won't drag any of the color that I have on anywhere else in my face. In case you're wondering, this is a summer community that I go to. It's called Hull. And a woman down there started to make these t-shirts, which we absolutely love. But occasionally when we're wearing them out, people sort of give us second glances as to why we have a shirt on that says what they think that it says before they read it and realize that it says go to Hull. And then what I do is I use the 55 brush from Sephora, the one they call the airbrush. And what I've been doing lately is I have this Clarins, I think it's called E3P. I don't even remember why I bought it, and truthfully I don't think they make it anymore. But what I do is I use it to moisten my brush to make the application even lighter. So what I do is I take the foundation and I put it on the back of my hand to warm it, and then I take the brush that I've wet and I just dab a little bit of it into the brush and then onto my face. And I start from the center of my face and I work out, because I find that I need the most product here and I don't need as much product here. So I start from just about this area in circular motions, and I pull it out and back towards my ear. Now, you can put your hair back, of course. And I follow that down the face, right down to my chin, into the chin line, so there's no demarcation from the foundation to the color of my neck. And I do the same on the other side. Always in that circular motion, I find works nice. And then of course I go back and make sure that I get my forehead. And then I just gently buff all over, just to make sure that I really work it in well. I find that the more that I buff, the more natural the look is. What I do is I pick up my concealer, my Glow Minerals in that beige medium, and I use a small concealer brush. I don't even remember where I bought this. I think maybe in a CVS. It's called Skin Allison Raphael. I don't know, it's probably a couple of dollars. And I go in, and then anywhere that I find that I might have some slight discolorations, I'm just really showing you this for the purpose of it. The truth is that since I've had the peel done, I don't really have that many discolorations, so I don't need that much of it, but I do find this to be a nice product. So after I do that, I go into my blush, and of course now what I'm using is the Tarantino blush. I'm really liking this. It's very pigmented though, so just use a little bit of it. And I'm lazy, so I use the same brush. I do have a different brush, but I'm going to use this. And I just lightly put it on my cheeks and draw it up. And then I do that same circular motion and an upwards motion to draw the color up. I'm very big on drawing everything up to try to give that lift to the face and to the eye, because we all know gravity in old age likes to pull it in the other direction. And then lately what I've been using is this Origins, it's called Sunny Disposition, for doing some contouring. I have the Laguna by NARS, and when I first heard about it and I bought it, I thought that I liked it, but I find it to be a little bit muddy on me. Just under the cheekbone, and rub that in, and then swirl that to have it blend in also. And the same on the other side. And I swirl that. And then I use a little bit to try to contour out my face, the chin area. I used to do it over in this area also, but I don't find that that's the width of my face. I find that the bottom is the width of my face, so now I just do some contouring at the end. And then also try to make sure that you blending. Everybody will tell you in any tutorial that you watch that blending is the most important thing to do. And so the last thing I'm going to do is put on some lipstick, and I'm using, here let me show it to you close because it's so cute. It was a little sample. It's the Chanel. It's called Darling number 36. It's a great color. It's a sort of nude pink. These are very moisturizing. I really love these lipsticks. So there you have it. That's my natural look for today. Just quickly, we're going to let Maisie say goodbye to you since she's decided to make so much noise, and I apologize to everybody. 5 stars if you love Maisie. And quickly I will tell you that I've started to take out my spring shoes. I have way too many shoes, but I'll let you in on a little secret. Many years ago I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and unfortunately it has affected my feet. I've had one foot operated on, and I do need another one, so I have beautiful high-heeled shoes that I just cannot wear. But don't feel sorry for me. I have gone out and bought myself some absolutely beautiful flats, and these are the ones that I'm going to be wearing today. Just absolutely love them. If that doesn't make you ready for spring, I don't know what does. Perfect heel for me because it's flat. You absolutely can't beat that color. Oh, let me unfold them for you here. And that's it. That's it for today, everybody. Have a really great weekend. Bye-bye. Remember to subscribe.